All right, people. Super welcome. Today is Saturday, finally, right? The end of the week. Today is June 11th. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day in Brazil. In Brazil. No, only in Brazil. Valentine's Day in America. So Valentine's Day in the US is in February 14th. No, right here. February 14th. So let's take a look at our page on Google Classroom. Okay, let's see there. Great. So here we have the topic for today. Today we start Unit 3. Wow. So fast, isn't it, people? My goodness, really fast. Let's see what we learned last week. Let's take a look here. All right, great. Can you see that, people? Yeah. So June 4th, last week, we finished Unit 2. We talked about telling a story from our childhood using adjectives, time expressions. Remember, modulating your voice, changing your pitch when you tell a story, varying your intonation and stuff. After that, we did the review of Unit 2 because last week we finished Unit 2. Okay? So when we finish the unit, we have a review. Okay? And then here we have the topics and some worksheets. Okay? The worksheets are extra exercises for you. Okay, so I hope you did the worksheets. I know some students sent me here, like some students did it. Yeah, I got it. David, Mateus. Mateus even sent me a copy. You too. Very good. Congratulations, people. Keep doing. All right. So let's go over to our day for today. So since we finished Unit 2, today we start Unit 3. Okay, so let's go there. It's super hot, isn't it, people? I don't know about you, but I'm okay. Are you okay? Yeah? I'm hot. I'm a little hot. Yeah, I think I have to remove my sweater. All right. Hi, guys. Hi, Caio. Good afternoon. Good to see you. All right, people. So, a few seconds before, we were talking about, hi, dear. Everybody comes in at the same time. Hey, Julio. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. Sorry. Good afternoon, Julio. Good to see you. So, a few minutes before, actually, we were talking about international exams. Okay, so I was talking about TOEFL and Cambridge. So let me show you this here. Yeah, let me share this with you. I don't know if you know, guys, but there are international exams that we can do to have like a certificate, okay, of proficiency. And also to certify our level if we want to put this information in our curriculum. So companies in general, here in Brazil and abroad, they accept those certificates and they really like it. They give more opportunity for people who have certificates, okay? So we are talking first about Cambridge, but we have some other certificates as well. So here, Cambridge has certificates for children, the yellow ones, as you can see here, right? And then here they start with PET or PET, which is equivalent to A2B1, okay? Then you have FC. So PET, as you can see here, stands for, it's the threshold actually, but here PET means preliminary English test. It's not there in the image, but the abbreviation PET stands for preliminary English test. It's very simple, very easy. You are not this level, you are above, okay? The next level is FC. FC means first certificate in English. First certificate in English. So it's like pre-intermediate, okay? So when you are like level between level B1 and level B2, okay? Then when you finish, right? Suppose you are doing, now we are book 3, okay? Book 3 is equivalent to level B2, going to C1, okay? So wide angle, according to the Common European Framework, is equivalent to, it starts from A1, A2, wide angle 1, then wide angle 2, it's more like B1, wide angle 2, and then wide angle 3 is equivalent to B2, okay guys? So when you finish wide angle, you are certified B2 level. But of course, if you want to continue, then you can go to C1 and then C2, all right, which are advanced, okay? So the CAE, Certificate of Advanced English, this is advanced, as you can see here. C1 is considered advanced. So in our level, after you finish wide angle 3, you can prepare, you can study, right, to do the CAE, which is the Advanced English Certificate, okay? CAE. And after some time, after you are really fluent and good at all the other skills like writing, listening, speaking, and reading, then you can try CPE. CPE is Certificate of Proficiency in English, okay? So this is the highest one, all right? Usually, teachers, they do the CPE, okay? Because it gives them more strength in their curriculum and more opportunities. Of course, you have more career opportunities when you do CPE, all right? So, and not only in Brazil, okay, people, this is also good for other countries. Everywhere they accept Cambridge, okay? All the tests from FCE to CAE and then CPE. And all the certificates, they are for life. They don't have expiration date. There is no expiration for Cambridge, okay? So this is something positive about it. On the other hand, we have TOEFL, okay? So the TOEFL test here, the TOEFL test is equivalent to the level of TOEFL is equivalent to B1. B1, no, sorry, B2. So TOEFL is equivalent to B2. So it's not as advanced as Cambridge, but it's accepted in all universities in the United States. What's the difference? When you do TOEFL, you have a 2-year span to use your result. So suppose you get a very good result, but you've never traveled. You don't go abroad. So your test will expire in 2 years. Okay? That's the problem with TOEFL. So only do TOEFL if you are really going abroad, because then they require, it's something really, it's like a requirement to study. You can only enter a university there if you are not American, if you do TOEFL, because you have to prove that you can understand English spoken at universities. So you are able to attend the classes, because you have to understand the teacher, you have to interact with the students. So it's a requirement, right? So you have to do TOEFL if you plan on traveling abroad. Okay? Let's see who's there. Hello, Juan. So here we have contact information for Brazil, but look, here we have TOEFL support centers in Brazil. If you are planning to go to another country, consider applying for TOEFL, right? Because then it's important. A very nice information about TOEFL is that they have a limit, they have a number of points you need to reach to be accepted. So each university has a different benchmark. So you have to see which university do you want to go to. Oh, I want to go to Harvard. So if you're planning on going to Harvard, your score at TOEFL should be almost maximum. So they require a high grade so that you can go there. Now, if you want to go to UCLA, Princeton, or Berkeley, or any other Ivy League university, Ivy League is the university that is more respected in the United States. So those respected universities, they're called Ivy League, okay, universities. So if you want to go to one of those, your score at TOEFL should be high, okay, like 85%, 90%. It should be good. Now, if you want to go to a lower university, like, for example, some university in Florida, or I don't know, some other place that is not Ivy League, then you can have a 60, 70% score, okay? So your score doesn't have to be so high. So that's the thing with TOEFL. The score will define where you are going. If you're going to a good university or if you're going to a medium university, okay? All right. So I really recommend, right, everybody to think about going abroad, or if you are not thinking about going abroad, at least try Cambridge. Okay, guys, try to do Cambridge test, because Cambridge, you don't need to go abroad. It's a certification for life, and it's good for your resume, for your curriculum, okay? All right, so back to our lesson for today, because this lesson talks about this topic, learning, okay? So if you have your books, open your books to page 27. Let's see it. All right. Great. Here we are. Can you see that, people? Yes? Let me take the first picture. So let's take a look at this new lesson, which is the last lesson before the test. Okay. So learning, this is why we are here, okay? So let's take a look at this picture, people. What are the women doing? What do you think they are doing?
They cooking.
Yes, they're cooking. Or As you can see here, there is a lady here. Probably she is a teacher, an instructor. Yeah. So they're learning how to cook something, right? Maybe pasta. Yeah. All right. Look at the picture here, guys. Where do you think they're from?
Italy.
Ah, great. Yes, from the kitchen here and the decoration on the wall, you can see that they're probably from Italy. Okay, so let's see what the photographer has to say about this picture. So let's take a look.
The woman on the right is Cinzia Rascazzo, founder of a cooking and food tour company called Stile Mediterraneo. She is preparing fresh pasta with her sister and business partner Marica and their mother Dina. The women are in Dina's home in San Pietro Vernotico, Italy. This home is also the location for Stile Mediterraneo's cooking school. The two sisters are learning how to make fresh pasta from their mother. It is a technique some Italian women learn from a young age, and that is passed from one generation to the other. Even my parents learned the same way. They learn by practicing, and the more they practice, the better they become. Unless our physical and mental abilities weaken as we get older, I don't think there's an age limit to learn something new. Curiosity and the will to discover and try something will lead us to learn something new despite our age.
All right, guys. So here, as you can see, they are actually from Italy, right? But what's going on here? From the video, what do you remember? Who is teaching who?
The mother.
Yes. Great. All right. So, and there is also another lady there who is a specialist, right? So I guess the mother is the teacher, right? She is the teacher. She is specialized in that kind of pasta. So, yeah. Hi, Ana Beatriz. Good afternoon. Good to see you. All right. So, people, let's see the questions they bring. How are the women learning?
Fresh pasta.
Yes, they are learning how to make fresh pasta, but homemade, right? Really, when you prepare the dough, right? They're learning from their mother. Yes. Can we ever be too old to learn something new? No. Yeah. Yes, if we are healthy. Yes, of course, right? There is always time to learn. Are you a quick learner?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No?
Depends on the subject.
Oh, okay.
Mathematics and physics.
You're not. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's true. It depends on the person, on the topics you like, right? So that's the idea. So we're going to watch the video one more time and see some special phrases that he uses to describe the picture he took, right? And Gianni actually is from Italy. So that's why most of his pictures were taken in Italy. Okay, so let's watch one more time.
The woman on the right is Cinzia Rascazzo, founder of a cooking and food tour company called Stile Mediterraneo. She is preparing fresh pasta with her sister and business partner Marica and their mother Dina.
Who are the people here? So here we have this woman. Let me see if I can get her name. Yes, Cinzia Rascazzo. Yes. So the woman on the right is Cinzia Rascazzo, and she's the founder of a cooking and food tour company. So she travels to many places to teach people and also to provide special details. Like the same thing does that guy who says Maravilha. Who's Tfago? I guess Tfago. What is his name? The guy who works for Global. He is a chef. Claude Tfago. Yes, the guy he participates in that TV show called Masters of Taste. In Portuguese, there is another name, but he's always working with another guy who is short and whose name is Batista. Do you know? Claude and Batista? No, people. No? Let me show you the picture so you will remember. Yes, here you go. Claude Tfago. Look. Yes, everybody knows him. He's famous. Look. Yes. All right. Look. So he's the owner of a company, right? Just like that woman, and she goes around teaching people how to cook. Okay. So this is the chef, Claude Tfago. And now his daughter is working with him. He has a daughter, and she's also becoming a chef or has already become a chef. I don't know. Hi, good afternoon. Okay. So they're trying to help people learn how to cook. Okay. All right, so it's similar to our Cinzia. Hi, dear. Hi. Good afternoon. Hey, what a big surprise. Oh, super happy to see you because you never come. You're always online. Please have a seat. Come on. You need a pen? Oh, okay. Okay, please, here we have the plug. And let me lend you a pen. Now, I would like to ask you, maybe you can use this one here. Yeah. Oh, no, this is worksheet. Now, can you do me a favor? Okay. Can you ask Mayara for a paper? Because the papers I have here, they're worksheets for students. Please, thank you. All right, guys, sorry about it. Only one is good. Thank you. So that's what Cinzia Rascazzo does. She is a chef and teaching people around how to cook. And in her case, her specialty is pasta, right? All right. So the name of the company she runs is Stile Mediterraneo. Yeah. So here, she's preparing fresh pasta with her sister and business partner. Okay, so you see how nice. Let me just...
Marica and their mother Dina.
Okay, and their mother Dina. So her sister is Marica and their mother is Dina. Okay.
The women are in Dina's home in San Pietro Bernotico, Italy.
All right, this is the name of the place. San Pietro Vernautico. Wow. Yes. I guess this woman here is Dina. I guess she's the hostess, right? Yeah, she seems to be the hostess. And the lady who is teaching them, I think is one of the ladies in red, maybe.
This home is also the location for Stile Mediterraneo's
Ah, look, this is the place where they have the,
cooking school.
yeah, the cooking school. Okay, so the cooking school is in her house. Okay, so that's where she has the students over so they can learn how to make pasta. I love pasta. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Imagine, guys. Now the question here, how are the women learning? So let's say. Yeah.
The two sisters are learning how to make fresh pasta from their mother.
All right. So this is exactly what we were thinking. The two sisters are learning how to make pasta from their mother. It's so nice, isn't it?
It is a technique some Italian women learn from a young age, and that is passed from one generation to the other.
All right. So they are learning this very special technique that is passed from one generation to another. So there are things we learned from our parents. What is something that you learned from your mother, Thais?
Let me think.
Mm-hmm.
Being patient, maybe.
Being patient. Yes, you learned that from your mother. What about you, Paulina? Tell me something you learned from your mother. Cooking. Can you cook?
Yes.
Yes, you learned from your mother, right? For sure. Your grandma. Okay, all right. Okay, good. So what is something you learned from your mother, David? Cooking too?
No,
No.
I
No.
wouldn't remember very well, but I guess I forgot.
You forgot. Okay, Robinson, what is something you learned from your mother?
Persistent.
Being persistent. Okay, you are very persistent.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Excellent. What about you, Luis Henrique?
Organized house,
Ah.
washing rest.
Oh, terrible.
I hate.
Cleaning the bathroom. Yes.
Do you know doing the house chores?
Do you know doing house chores? House chores are tasks that we do in the house. House chores are all the things we do in the house to keep the house clean. Like do dishes, clean the bathroom, sweep the floor. So this is household chores. So this is what she asked. Yes.
Wash the window.
Very good. And you, what did you learn from your mother?
I learned how to cook a few things.
Mhm.
That's why I can recall most.
All right, very nice. It's nice cooking, isn't it, guys? Perfect. I like cooking, and I learned cooking from my mother. I learned cooking from my mother. Yeah.
I learned cooking with my wife.
Ah, okay. Sweets,
Sweets or
desserts,
yeah.
or
Prefer cooking.
I don't know. I prefer hot meals. I prefer rice, beans. My rice is really good. Beans. Yeah, I know how to make beans. Don't you know, guys, how to make beans? It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy, but I fear. Yes.
So you can relate. Yeah.
Eu já
Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah.
Foi
Me
nada
too.
legal. Eu vou fazer isso aqui, ó.
Yeah.
Foi absurdo aqui.
Yeah. It's really, yeah, it's scary. You have to be careful, right? So let's take a look at what else he says here, right? Because this is something that passes from generation to the other. So it's something special, right? So they learn.
Pass from one generation to the other. Even my parents learned the same way. They learn by practicing, and the more they practice, the better they become.
So this is the answer to the question. How are they learning? They are learning by practicing, right? So it's like a workshop, okay? So it's easier than just have the theory, okay? So the more they practice, the better they become. All right. So that's the second question, right?
Unless our physical and mental abilities weaken as we get older, I don't think there's an age limit to learn something new.
So according to Gianni, is there a specific age to learn something new? Is there a limit?
Unless the person is physically or mentally limited,
No,
no.
there is no limit. Very good. If you are okay, you can learn. All right.
So if you have 19 years old,
If you are, it's okay. Ah, come on. But you can learn at like for example, at an old age. I know people who are going to college at 60.
yes.
Yeah, they are at 60. Yeah, people can do it. It all depends on how you dedicate yourself, right?
Yeah.
If you really want something, you can do it. Okay. And
Curiosity and the will to discover and try something will lead us to learn something new despite our age.
So, what are the important things we need to have to learn something?
Curiosity and dedication.
Yes, exactly. Very good. I am a curious person. Are you?
Yes.
I am curious. I like learning. Are you curious? I am. Me too. I love learning new things. All right. This is what he says
Discover
here.
and try something will lead us to learn something new despite our age.
All right. All right. That was very good. Ah, yeah.
A massa bolinha.
Mhm.
Quando a gente troca pouquinho de comida,
Yeah, because you bought the fresh pasta, right? So it's different. All right, people. So here we have just an introductory question on how we prefer to learn, okay? So I'd like you to take some time and try to answer this question. Compare your answers later with a partner. So how do you prefer to learn? All right. How do you prefer to learn, guys? Let's say. Websites? Mm-hmm. Great. What else? Do you like online courses?
Peraí, agora eu vou até falar em português. O sul design graças aos cursos online também, tá?
Ah,
Eu sou designer profissional por conta disso daí.
é. Good afternoon, Jessica.
Em questão de design gráfico e coisas assim, eu prefiro os cursos online pelo fato de eu ter que revisar um monte de coisa.
Yeah.
Aí você vai ter que você anota no livro.
That's true. That's true. I also like books and magazines somehow, but books, yes.
Like books.
Do you?
Books, yeah.
What about you, Thais?
Not magazine.
Not magazines, yeah. I can do without magazines overall. Yes, teacher.
Games.
Games.
Videos.
Who doesn't? Yeah, everybody, right?
Teacher.
Most of the people.
Yeah.
Today who is teacher because of GTA San Andreas.
Really?
Yes. Because
I didn't know that.
so last
Amazing.
year.
Oh, that's him. Oh, nice. Great. All right, people. So this is only for us to start discussing. And then the next one is, what is the first thing you remember learning? So this question here, I'd like you to ask to your friend, not me asking you, but I'd like you to ask your friend. So David, please ask her. Thais, ask Robinson. And Luis Henrique, working three. Pauline, can you please, yeah?
Sure.
What is the first thing you remember?
Yes, let's go there. Where's the Pauline? People online, you can share here. What is the first thing you remember learning? You can share here on the message board, right?
Probably first year running is probably speak. That's probably. It's the only thing I can remember. I mean, it's just learning. I haven't really been to learning. Well, the first thing I learned was to speak.
Maybe
Yes.
first everybody's I'm from where from? I'm from English.
So, I'm not sure what it is. The first thing I ever learned was speak. Yeah. I mean, the first thing I even really think probably.
So
That's it. What about you?
speaking to speaking from words that I I'm sure you study. But this is my own.
I know I just need to it's the part of my house.
I don't English.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
You can't be outside for Saturdays.
Mm.
How long have you been with
Since I was really young, I don't really recall it, so I don't remember. Because I don't think I really know English.
Yes, Paulinha, please join them.
Saurinha, what is the first thing you remember learning?
What is the first thing you remember learning?
What is
Yeah, first thing I remember learning when I was studying English was how to say song in English.
Also learning English.
Yeah, yeah, that's another question. That's another question.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm changing the question now to what is the first thing you remember learning when you started studying English, right? I changed the question now.
My first thing was speaking.
Beating around the bush. All right. They beat around the bush all the time. Yes, I understand that. I get. They stay beating around the bush. Yeah. Yeah, they stay. All right. Or simply, they beat around the bush. Sorry, guys. My typing is terrible. They beat around the bush. Okay, guys, that's the sentence. All right. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's boring. Yeah. All right. Very good. Okay, people. All right. Yeah. So let's move on. Come on, Robinson. Try to speak English. Come on. Okay.
Literalmente.
Okay.
Para de falar. Então, explicando uma coisa mais complexa. Sobre como esquecer de falar inglês em 5 segundos. Só pra você perguntar, nossa, falando assim, você esquece de tempo.
All right. Yeah. So very good, guys. Excellent. So let's take a look at the next page here. And the title is, as you can see from my resume. So what is a resume, guys? Do you know? Yes, curriculum. Yes. This is the French word, okay? This is the French word. All right.
Eu prometi, eu entreguei.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes he gets overexcited. Yeah.
Well, I quite noticed it.
All right.
I'm trying to explain. Sei lá, dá pra explicar isso rapidinho.
All right.
Eu também faço arte com uma creche escola bilíngue. E uma vez eu escrevi uma palavra sem acento. Que eu escrevi, no caso, é a mesma palavra em inglês, só que sem acento. Resumo da situação, teve a bronca.
Oh.
E a parada é que muitas das vezes eu fico lendo em inglês, eu fico tipo, legal, que coisa. Eu vou escrever em português, eu falo, legal, eu tô errando português, acertando inglês.
Yes, you see, maybe your writing in English is becoming better now, right? Because you're learning. So,
The cost.
yes, that's true. So, let's see, guys. Resume is the French word for curriculum, okay? So, why are we seeing this now? Because this lesson will bring a very nice tip on how to write a cover letter. When you apply for a job, you need to write a cover letter sometimes, right? So they ask you to present yourself, to introduce yourself. And that's what you do when you write a cover letter. So, so guys, read the text. and choose the statements that are correct. So I will give you 1 minute to read this small paragraph here and mark the right answer, okay? So 1 minute. You can read in silence, okay, guys? Please. I will extend the time for, yeah. All right, just read in silence, okay? Read in silence and try to find the best option here. What is the purpose of a cover letter, okay? Okay, time's up. Okay. All right, people. So let's see the answers. Okay. So first of all, guys, what is a cover letter? Who knows?
No.
What is a cover letter? It's a kind of text introducing yourself in terms of skills, abilities. So you can have a job interview. Okay? So it's a way for you to persuade the person who is selecting the candidates to invite you for a job interview. Okay? So, what is the purpose of a cover letter then?
To give as much information as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And also to emphasize key points in your application. Okay? Yeah. Yes, 2 options. So those 2 are correct. When you write a cover letter, you highlight your strengths, your abilities, right? Especially the ones that are in your resume, but you want to emphasize them, okay? So you show what you show what you know how to do, right? And then it helps you for sure to get an interview. Okay? Great. So let's take a look at some examples here. Here we have 2 cover letters, okay? One from Raul Alvarez and another one from Mika Endo. Okay, so read the email cover letters, right? Even when we write via email, we call it a cover letter, right? It doesn't matter if it's just an email. So nowadays, we usually do that, right? We send an email and we attach our resume, our curriculum, because it's usually a separate file, okay? So let's take a look at this one here. Dear hiring manager, right? Look at the language he uses. So look, I would like to apply for the position of marketing manager. I feel I have the suitable creative skills and experience for the role and would be delighted to come for an interview. Please find attached my resume, which I hope will be of interest. If you need any further information, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yours faithfully, Raul Alvarez. Formal. Very formal, okay? It's formal because it's a cover letter, right? So there is an opening. You say what you would like to do at the company, and you finish, you close the email appropriately, okay? Now, yeah, let's take a look at the other one. Yes, yeah, sorry. Can you say again, please, Robinson? I didn't get what you said. Can you come again, please? What are you saying? You're leaving? Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. All right, the next one, dear Mr. Makina. So let's take a look at this one here. You have the address here, and the subject is always related to what you want, the vacancy, right? So marketing manager vacancy. So there you go. Let's share the reading here. Okay, I'd like to have each one of you read a paragraph. So can you start, Thais, please, the first one?
Dear Mr. Writing to express my interest in the position of department manager. As advertised on the website.
Advertised.
And
Advertised.
advertised on the website jobs.now.com. Please find my resume attached.
Great, thank you. So as you notice, right in the beginning, you say what you really want. You just go right away to the point and you say, listen, I would like to apply for this, this, and that, right? So, all right, this is the first paragraph, okay? The second paragraph, who can do it? David, can you?
As you can see, I have a
Bachelor's
degree
degree,
in business administration from Tokyo University.
Tokyo.
University. And I have worked in marketing since 2016. I am currently working at State Town
Graphics.
and where I've been a market assistant for 2 years. I have a strong track
Record.
record in market and sales. In
In addition,
I am label and work quietly
reliable.
well as part of a team or on my own.
Okay, so let's see some words here. First of all, bachelor's degree. What is that, people?
Qualification.
Yes, Thais?
Qualification.
Yeah, it's a qualification from what? No? Does anybody know online? Onliners, do you know? What's the meaning of bachelor's degree? Nobody. All right. Bachelor's degree, guys, is the first like certificate or diploma you get when you finish college. It's the first graduation, the first, okay? So you go to university and then you start, for example, doing business administration. When you finish, you become a bachelor, okay? The first college you do, you can become a bachelor if you graduate. When you finish, you are a bachelor. So when you say, I have a bachelor's degree in, I don't know, history. So you finished history college. Okay, you did all the course and you graduated. You can have a bachelor's degree in computer, information technology, computer science, so many things, psychology. All right. So bachelor's degree will define or will say that you have finished college in that area. Okay. So here, this person, Mika Ando, has a bachelor's degree in business administration from Tokyo University. All right. And another word here, I am currently working. What is the meaning of this word, currently?
I don't know what she is in English, but I don't know the meaning. That's really
Translating to Portuguese don't necessarily something similar to momento.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Excellent. So at the moment, now, okay? Currently, all right? So I am currently working at, so whenever you write a cover letter, you should say if you are working at the moment, right? If you are currently working. It's important to say, okay? It helps the person who interviews you to know about your abilities, right? And the prospects of hiring you. So, look, I have a strong track record in marketing sales. What is a strong track record in marketing and sales? This is very important vocabulary because you may need when you write your first cover letter in English, right? So this is important vocab.
Is it going past the limit, like, of sales?
Yeah, a strong track record in marketing and sales is when you have a collection of achievements. A collection of achievements in that specific area. Okay? So you are a person who has done great things and you can prove it. Okay? So I have a strong track record in marketing and sales. In addition, I am reliable. What is a reliable person?
Trust.
Yes.
Person that you can trust.
A person you can trust and count on. More specifically, you can count on that person. If you need the help of that person at some point, you can count on her because she will be available or she will know how to do it. Okay? So she's reliable. She is a person who is conscientious, so you can trust her. Okay?
Can I use this word as an adjective? Like, I'm a reliable person.
Yes, of course.
Sure.
It is an adjective, okay? And can work equally well as part of a team or on my own. Okay, good. Now, moving on. Let's see the next part. So can you do that? Sorry, what's your name again?
My name is Stephanie.
Stephanie. Please, Stephanie, can you do that one, please?
Sure. I'm now looking for a fresh challenge. Not only is KL Northern a large company, but it's also a very good reputation. I believe I have the right mix of skills to be a valuable addition to your company, and I'm available for into the community.
All right, thank you. Her English is really good.
Not
Yeah.
the first time I've heard it. First time I've heard it, and it won't be the last.
Oh, yeah, we knew that. And it's very nice, Stephanie. Congratulations. All right. So here, what is the person looking for? So the person wants a fresh challenge, right? This is another expression we use it, right? We use whenever we do a cover letter. So a fresh challenge. So it's like we need new challenges. We need new things, right? So it's always nice when you're looking for a job to make sure that you want new challenges, okay? Not only is KL Pharma a large company, but also has a good reputation. So reputation is the same as in Portuguese, okay? Great. All right. A valuable addition to your company. This is a very nice phrase we use when we are writing a cover letter, because whenever you are introducing yourself, talking about your skills, it's nice to say that with everything you know, you will be a valuable addition to the company. So he will be a perfect employee, or somebody who will do something, or somebody who will really make a difference. Okay? So you will be a valuable addition. This is a nice phrase to use. All right? And I am available, look, for an interview immediately. This is nice too, guys, when you are closing your letter, to say, thank you for considering my application. It's nice to be grateful, right? So even before you are called for an interview, it's nice to say thank you. So if the person is reading your application, it's good, right? So thank you for considering my application. And then I look forward to hearing from you in the near future. What's the meaning of that? I look forward to.
I hope to.
Yeah, I hope to. I hope to is the best, because you're saying that you're willing to have an answer. You want to have a feedback and to be called for an interview. So I look forward to, I hope to. It's like, I hope to hear from you in the near future. And then yours sincerely, Mika Andrew. Look at the difference between this email cover letter and this one here. Okay. The first one, he doesn't know the name of the person he's writing to. Does he know the name? No, he doesn't. He simply says, dear hiring manager, okay? And look at how he closes his email. Yours faithfully, okay? Yeah.
What is hiring?
Hiring, who knows, people?
Hiring translates Portuguese is contratar.
Yes, to hire is a verb.
Hire.
Yeah. So hiring manager is the person responsible for hiring, the person who is going to hire you in case you are accepted. So, dear hiring manager. So he doesn't know who the person is, but he is writing, okay? He doesn't know. And then look at how he finishes. Yours faithfully. So it's yours respectfully, okay? It's like the same, in Portuguese, I don't know the equivalence to that, but it's the same as with all due respect, okay? Something like this. Now, look at this one here. The next one here, he knows the name, Mr. McKenna. So that's the name of the person. And look how he closes the letter. Yours sincerely. Okay? So it's different when you know the name of the person, when you state the name there. Dear so-and-so. Then it's a formal letter. You should close with yours sincerely. When you don't know the name, you don't know the person you're writing to, then this is how you should finish or close your cover letter or your formal letter. Yours faithfully. That's the difference, okay? But your name is always there, okay, guys? You should always close the letter or email with your name under the final closing, okay? Here. So the beginning is the same, similar, dear, and the person you're writing to. The same here, okay? So just one important aspect of writing a cover letter or any formal letter, actually, right? No matter the reason. So now answer the questions. Let's take a look. What job are Raul and Mika applying for?
They're applying for a manager.
Yes. Very good. Excellent. So both of them, right? Look, Raul, marketing manager, and Mika, the same. All right. Excellent. Now, where did Mika see the ad for the job? Let's take a look there.
There's someone on the website.
Yeah, exactly. Mika saw the ad on a website. Okay. Look, as advertised on the website, jobsnow.com. Okay. And let's see the last one. What have both applicants attached to their emails? What have they attached?
Formal language.
No. Do you know, Robinson?
Skills.
Their skills? No. No. Does anybody know online? What have they both attached to their emails?
Their email address.
No. Look, please find attached my resume, which I hope will be of interest. Yay. So my resume, my curriculum, so it's a file, a different file, right? So when you attach, remember, there is a clip, like a small clip that you click and then you attach the file, all right? So you put the file there. You got it? No? So? All right,
Okay.
let me show you here. Just a moment.
Teacher, qual é anexo?
Yes, of course. Yes. That is attached, okay? So when you attach something to an email, you put an extra file on the email, all right?
Image or
Image, document, PDF,
Maybe some audios.
audios, yeah, videos, right? You can attach, right? So here, look, he says, please find attached my resume, my curriculum, all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Find attached. So it's very important when you are writing a cover letter to say if you are attaching something to the email. So the person who's reading knows that there is something else, right? Especially your curriculum. Okay, guys. You got it, people. Yes?
How do I say annex to the email?
Attachments.
Attachments.
Attachments. Yes. Okay. You're welcome. All right. So let's move on to the next one. Oh, let's check the answers first. Totally forgot. So here. Yes. The answers. Oh, you found an outlet there. How nice, Robinson. I didn't know there was that outlet. I only thought it was this one here. Oh, I'm so glad you found her there. Shoe? Wow.
Well, I suppose it's better for nothing.
Yeah, sure. It is really good. How nice. So we have some outlets if you need to recharge your battery. There is one here, actually two here and two there.
Two and
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There are two there here. I don't know. I guess a lot, right?
What is this?
I like this one. Yeah.
Teacher, do you remember my first class in
In this room.
That's the last one.
yeah,
Yes.
we're finished in this classroom.
Yeah.
And I finished with my first teacher.
How nice.
Oh.
Do you remember?
That's so good. How
Yes,
nice.
I have Cool, Carol, Yago, and finished you.
Yeah. How nice. That's so good. Incredible. How nice. That's really good. Okay, people, you got it? Yes. So let's move on to number 4 before we go to our break. I guess it's almost time, right? Where is my coffee man? Is Raul there? Raul. Oh, where are you, Raul? Oh, I miss you. Oh,
Obrigado aí pelo seu convite.
oh my goodness.
Com certeza.
No way. So people, read the emails again and decide if the statements are true, false, or not given. So this, I'd like you to read in silence. And if you want, you can share with someone. You can share your book, right? Read together in silence and do the activity as well in silence, okay? I will give you 3 minutes for that. So see if somebody can share the book. David, please share your book. Work together with Stephanie. Yes, Paulinha, please, you can work with them there. Yay, thank you, Stephanie. So, all right, guys, 3 minutes to do that.
It's my first day here and I'm running during this class.
That's big. Some.
I mean, you know,
That's
I
right.
have a good impression here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really cool. I'm glad to hear that. How nice. That's really good.
I assigned leveling, testing, getting to cultural listen, you know. I never made something like that before.
Oh, first time.
Yeah, first time actually.
That's
And for us, yes, I learned English a lot by myself.
Oops.
DJ non hot.
Yeah, it is hot. All right. It is getting hot here.
But agreeing this one.
Yeah. All right. I think now it's okay. 17. Maybe we can turn that one on and it'll feel better.
If that's possible.
Yeah, sure. Sure. We turn it on in a second.
So, first time.
Yeah.
What was the school? Before I was studying by yourself.
Yeah, that was actually my first time. Yeah, it will be my first and last year. Because I'm now going to study
It's the one
next year since I started.
Yay. How do you feel today?
I want to be lucky.
All right, people. So let's check the answers. Yes, let's go. Here we are. Okie dokie, people. So the first one, Raul and Mika have both applied for the same job. Yay. Raul is not working at the moment.
Not even.
Yay. How nice.
Oh my God.
Mr. McKenna is the marketing manager.
Wow.
He isn't the marketing manager. He is the hiring. Wait a minute here. It's this one here. Mr. McKenna, he is not the marketing manager. He is the hiring manager. Look, he is, yes, he's applying, I guess, Mika Ando is applying for the position of marketing manager, but Mr. McKenna is not the marketing manager. He's the hiring manager.
It's a level up.
No, he's hiring. He's hiring.
Yeah.
You're sending the email to human resources.
Oh,
So he's hiring. So he isn't really the marketing manager. Marketing manager is the opening. It's the vacancy. All right. This is the vacancy he is applying for. I mean, the candidate, right? So number 4, Mika is a graduate of Tokyo University. Yes. Mika hasn't worked in marketing before. Yes, totally. Yay! Very good. Awesome. Really nice. Great. People, you see some details. Now, let's see the final question here. Who would you interview for the position? Raul or Mika?
I'll pick Nico.
Mika.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too.
What feature you first?
Because he has a very good bachelor's degree and he has a strong track record in marketing and sales. So if I want a marketing manager, I would prefer to have someone with more experience and some achievements. All right, so
Nico seems a good candidate for it.
yeah, sure.
How about you want that as a Nico, you know the person's name.
Yes, of course. Mika seems to be more prepared and he has done some research. So he knows more about the company he's applying for. Okay, so great, very nice. So now people, with this page, you have a nice model of a cover letter you can use when you need to write your own. All right, of course, make sure you give your information. All right. Okay, so now, people, before we move on, we're going to move on to page 29. We are going to have our break. Today, as you know, is Saturday, and we usually have a 10-minute break in between classes, so we can stretch your legs, have some coffee, drink some water, toilet if you need to. All right, so 10 minutes, okay, people? 10-minute break, okay? So let me take another picture here, and we'll be back in 10 minutes, all right, people? Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, people. So let's begin. This activity number 6 here is just something about the previous topic, right? Cover letters. So let's take a look here, everyone. Hello, people. We are back. Guys who are online. Yay, how nice. Welcome back, people. So, what makes a good cover letter? Study the emails and choose your answers. So let's see here. We have do's and don'ts, okay? So here we will decide 8 tips for success. All right? Yes. This is from the site, actually, right? Jobs now. So 8 tips for success. So what do you think? Do. Ah, very nice. Do address the right person. It's important to know, right? It's much better when you know the name of the person you're writing to. Okay, so it's nice to address the right person. The next one here. Be short and to the point. Do. Okay. Yes. Be short and to the point. Very good, people. Let me just close the door here so we can better benefit from it. Oops, sorry. Random time. Okay. All right, guys. Now let's take a look at number 3. What do you think? Yes, sure. You should show that you have the right skills. Number 4. Yes, perfect. That's very important. Number 5. Yes. That's not good. Right?
You just listen your song.
Yes, of course. Number 6.
Do.
Yes, you should always state that clearly, right? You're interested in the job. Number 7. Yes. Yeah, that's important. Number 8. Yes. Great. Checking the answers. Yay, there you go. Everything correct? Great. Awesome. All right, people. So now it's easy. Whose email follows the tips for success? Mika's or Raul's? Mika's. Yes. He does that. If we see the emails again, look. Mika and I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I think so. It can be.
Question.
That's a nice question.
That's a really good question.
Yeah, I don't know, right? But I guess Mika follows most of the rules for the success. He or she addresses the right person. He says he's interested in the position, and he does all the things, right? And he's worried about his spelling, punctuation, everything all right. So he follows all the correct rules, including the closing. So he's really correct, he or she. Okay, we don't know. So, all right, guys. Now, have you ever written a cover letter for a job or further studies? You have. So think about it. You may not have done this so far, but for sure in the near future, you may have to do it. So it's nice to think about it. Okay. So the question here is, were you successful when you wrote that cover letter?
I never made one, so.
Okay. What about you? Yes, were you? I'm sorry. All right, guys. So now you know that you can improve, right? Your cover letter. And if you check the other applicant's cover letter, like for example, Raul's here, you can see how he can do better, okay? First, his cover letter is way too short, in my opinion, right? And he doesn't really talk much about his experience, right? He's very straight to the point, but he should put the name here of the manager, the person who is hiring. He should know, right? So it's important to know. Anyway, the way to finish here, if you need any further information, please do not hesitate to contact me. It gives an idea that you are a busy person. So if the other person hasn't really understood, or if something is missing, okay, contact me. But if nothing is missing, please do not bother me. You know, so the idea of if you need any further information, please do not hesitate to contact me. May not sound so good in a cover letter. In a cover letter, the best thing to do is be grateful. So you should always say thank you, right? Thank you for considering my application, and I look forward to hearing from you in the near future. That's the best thing. All right, except now here, I'm not analyzing language. I'm analyzing, let's say, formality, informality, and also attitude. Let's put it this way. I'm analyzing the attitude between those two letters, okay? So we have a difference here. Here, it's a more positive, humbler attitude. You're more humble, okay? So it's better to find a job this way, okay? All right, guys. So now let's take a look at another aspect of this lesson that is about learning. When we talk about learning, we usually mention the time we have studied or learned that. We usually say, oh, I have been learning English for 2-3 years. And we usually mention the duration. And also, when we go to a job interview, we mention the time we have worked for a certain company. Oh, I have worked there for, if you were still working for that company. So it's very common. The tip here is present perfect simple with for and since. Let's take a look at this file that we have here. Actually, it's a site, okay? And I attached to your Google Classroom page, so you can access that. Here, we have a very nice explanation. That's why I liked this site, okay? Can you see that, people? Yeah? All right. So let's see. I will try to make it a little bigger so you can see better, hopefully. Oh, no. Yeah. I guess this is all I can do. So here we have some examples, right? She has lived here for over 30 years. I haven't played tennis since my accident. I've known Maya since I was 12. How long has she lived here? Oh, for over 30 years, or since 1988. So we can use the present perfect with for and a period of time. Like, for example, over 30 years, okay? For 5 years, or 2 weeks, or a period of time. Now, we can use the present perfect with since and a date, a day, a time, or an event. So since I was 12, since my accident, this was an event, okay? Since 1988. It's the exact year when I started or she started living there. So for I use with a period. Since I use with a time, specific time. Okay. Let's see the graphic here or the chart where they put positive and negative situations for us to compare. We have here the first one. She has lived here for over 30 years or since 1988. Okay. I haven't played tennis for a week or since last Saturday or since my accident or since I hurt my back. All right. So can you see the difference? Yeah? Great. So back to the book. Here we have the explanation, right? We use the present perfect to talk about present activities and states that started in the past. This is one use for the present perfect, not the only one. Here they are giving one situation to use the present perfect, okay? There are others. So present activities, when I say that, I mean actions that started in the past and continue today. I'm still doing it. For example, I'm a teacher, okay? And I have been a teacher for over 25 years now. A long time. So you can call me old. That's okay. I don't mind. All right. So I've been a teacher. I have been a teacher for over 25 years. So period of time. Okay. And present perfect. Why? Because I am still a teacher. I haven't stopped being a teacher. So it's still my profession. Then that's why they say it's a present action or present activity. All right? Just because I still do it. So we use for to talk about the period of time up to the present for 4 years, for 2 years. So here we have an example. I have worked as a marketing assistant for 2 years. So we use since to talk about the time when an activity started. This can be a date, a day, a month, a time, or an event. All right, example, since 1903, or since yesterday, or since May, since 8 a.m. this morning, or since my birthday, or since I was 10 years old. Example, I have worked in marketing since 2016. Okay, so for how long have you studied English, guys? Can you tell us before we do the activity? For how long have you studied English? Come on, Paulina.
I've studied English since at the course since 2019.
2019, all right. What about you, Robinson?
Since
Since?
2018.
Wow, since 2018. What about you? Yeah, what about you, Luis and Kiki?
Studying here since 2019.
19? All right, great. What about you, Paulina?
I studied English.
I've studied English.
I studied
I've
English.
I've
I studied English since
just 20, 18.
18.
I
Okay.
studied English since 2019.
Wow, and you, Stephanie.
Learning English since I was little, I can remember all the year.
Okay, you're very young. All right.
Oh, I'm about to make 16 tomorrow, so.
Oh,
That's oh, my friend.
so cute. So tomorrow is your birthday. How nice.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. How nice. It's so nice. Yeah, we have to say happy birthday. Come on. Oh, nice. Oh my God.
There is no class tomorrow for me, so it's kind of fair that you celebrate my birthday.
How nice. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm fine.
Yes, it's all right. So people, how nice. We have a birthday here, right? So it's Stephanie's birthday tomorrow. So we're just celebrating. All right. Okay. So now let's do the exercise. Complete each sentence with for or since. So let's do it. Let's do the first one together. Okay. Let's say Yasmin hasn't had a full-time job since she had a baby. It's an event, right? So we use since with events. Now, people, 1 minute for you to do until number 10. Ooh, are you done?
Or
What?
we seen it before, we've done this before.
Oh,
And organized with the other.
my goodness, people, so fast. Let me sign the others. Okay, 1 minute. Come on.
No, I just want to check the questions.
Yes. Look.
Or size.
Yeah, you should only use for or since. Only that. Yeah, sure. Oh, so fast. Whoa. Yeah, really fast. I'll give you some extra time. Don't worry. Good. Very nice, Agate. All right. Can we check? Let's say. Number 2, guys. What do you think? 4. Great.
Four.
Number 3?
Since.
Yes. Number 4?
Since.
Since. Great. Number 5?
Four.
4. Number 6? Yes, perfect. Number 7? Since. It's an event. Since I was 10 years old. It's an event. Since. Number 8? 4. Number 9? 4. It's a period for a week. Number 10? Since. Great. Congratulations, people. It's nice to practice this, right? Because, you know, every now and then we may get mixed up, right? So it's good to practice. Now, make true sentences about yourself using for and since, and then let's share. So here we have some examples. I've worked at my current job since, so if I say here, I've worked here since 2017. Yes, that's when I started, yeah, 2017. So I will turn 5 here now in August. Yeah, I started here in August, here at G, August 2017. Yes, so 5 years now in August. So I've been interested in, let's try to complete that, to give an example. I've been interested in so many things, but especially in French, because I'm studying French. So I've been interested in French. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm studying French here in Brazil. I'm studying, and I'm very interested in France, the country, but also Paris. But I've been studying French, the language, for 3 years now. Yeah. Very nice. I really like French. And I haven't had a vacation since last year. Yes, since last year. I guess now we're going to have a break. By the way, guys, in July, there is a break, as you know, only 2 weeks, okay? I guess the final 2 weeks of July, 15 days only, all right? But that's only July. Don't worry about it now. Okay, just look forward. Okay, so, all right, people, now it's up to you. Come on. Tell your friends, make a sentence using these examples. If you haven't worked anywhere, just do the last 2 ones, okay? Go ahead. You can work in a trio and then in a trio.
I never watched before, so. Me, I'm about to make 16. I don't have a job yet. Oh, I'm interested in for maybe some 5 or 4 years. I don't remember. I have a vacation. 4 years, I guess. 4 years. Super late for them, but 4 years, just shoot.
This on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Variable back to math.
Yeah, that's it.
No, these are the ones online. Always this. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a teacher. So hard. So hard. He's a math teacher.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Why? Let's say I'm not surprised.
Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, hi, Stephanie. It's like there's actually those right your name here. Under yes. Oh, I have to write. Okay.
No, it's fine. It's not hard about that.
Misspell your name. All right. I will erase. That's why I wrote in pencil. Just to make sure I can. How do you spell the last part? With Y?
Yes.
Okay. David and the other page. Yes, there you go. Oops, sorry. I really love your brains. They're lovely. Yes. All right. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yes. Great. Let me fix the name here.
That's it for now. I really don't know what's gonna be.
Please, yeah, it's great now. Can you please write? I think it's better to write.
Right, I will know.
Yeah, please. You do it. Thank you. All right. Yes, great. Thank you, David. Yes? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Very good. Wow, we have a similar name. I am also Alvin. I also have Alvin.
That's why she's so smart.
You see? How nice. I'm Simone and I'm Simone Alves.
Yeah.
Yay, how nice. Okay, guys. So, yes, did you practice? Yes? Okay, people. I took some time there because I was helping the students, right? They were practicing completing the questions here in number 10, all right? So, now let's take a look at the final topic, okay? Yeah, there is a final topic. Our class finishes at around 4. So you see how time flies?
Yeah.
So fast. My goodness, it's really fast. But we just have a little something to add here. Okay, guys, so please stay here. Bear with me, okay? So we are talking about verbs and nouns from adjectives. Guys, what is that? So let's see, Robinson. How can we do this when we get some verbs and some nouns from an adjective? Can we do that? Is it possible to transform an adjective and make it into a noun? Right? So that's the topic here. In English, we call it word building. Like building, really. Like building a house. So this is building words, okay? So we can actually make different words out of adjectives, even nouns. If we know how to do it, we can transform. And those international tests we talked about in the beginning, like TOEFL, Cambridge, they all have sentences including word building skills. Yes. Very important. So let's take a look here, guys. Many adjectives have a verb and noun form. To avoid using too many adjectives when you write, you can change them to nouns and verbs. This will give your writing more variety and interest. You will become a better writer. So to change an adjective to a noun, you need to change the suffix. Yes, that's the guy, okay? Common suffixes for nouns are ens, nes, and ite. Example, confident. Adjective becomes confidence as a noun, okay? Oh, he has a lot of confidence, okay? Kind, adjective, kindness. I admire him for his kindness, okay? Responsible, adjective, responsibility. Oh, your job requires a lot of responsibility. Okay? So, whenever you make a sentence using these words, you sound better when you are able to use them like this. In a sentence, you can use the adjective, and then another one you change for a noun. So you avoid being repetitive. Okay? To turn an adjective into a verb, sometimes you need to take a suffix away. Common suffixes you take away are able, ing, ing, and eve. Okay? So, example, an adjective that ends like this: acceptable, acceptable. The verb will be accept. So you remove the suffix. Okay? Understanding. The verb, understand. You remove the suffix here. Active. He's a very active person. The verb, act. All right? So this is nice to help you know, for example, when you need to complete a gap in a test, you can see, oh, I have to use an adjective here, or no, I have to use an adverb or a verb. So you can play with the word because you know what you have to do if you have to subtract or if you have to add a suffix. Okay? So let's do some exercise here. I guess the following page will give us some exercises. Here, look. I'm just going to do the beginning, okay, guys? Only the beginning of this page, which is actually already done for you, right? So you can just copy the answers if you wish, no problem. Look in the emails from Raul and Mika to find the adjective form of these words. So here we already have them, okay? All right, suit, verb, adjective, suitable, suitable, okay? Create. Actually, now here, it's the verb, not the noun. It's a verb, to create, because the noun would be creation, okay? So where you have letter N, it's in fact a verb, all right? So to create, verb, here, okay? Adjective, creative. Now rely, verb, adjective, reliable. A person who is reliable, you can count on, okay? Value. Here can be a verb or a noun. Adjective, valuable, valuable, available. Availability, noun, okay. Adjective, available. All right? So it's only for you to know the words better, and then you can start building words. Okie dokie. So guys, that's it for today. This second part here, we are going to do next class, all right? It's just the end, but I don't want to go any further. We've seen a lot. So what have we learned today? Let's take a look there. Today we started Unit 3, which is about learning. Okay, we talked about learning different things, learning new things. Okay, so we talked about learning in general. Then we discussed the picture. We saw Gianno Cipriani talking about the picture. We talked about cover letter. What is a cover letter? Why we write cover letters? The way to write a better cover letter. Okay, how to do it better, right? We learned about it and we saw some examples. Okay, after that, we saw the do's and don'ts to be successful when you write cover letters here. Then after that, we saw the present perfect simple with for and since, because we use sentences with them a lot when we write our cover letters or even during an interview. Okay? And to finish, so that we can write better, we learned about word building, how to create new words and avoid being repetitive. Okay? So you can transform adjectives into nouns, or you can transform, for example, adjectives into a verb. Okay? Okie dokie, people. Let's see our page on Google Classroom so we know the homework for next class. Look, let me try to make it bigger so you can see better. The homework for next class will be Online Practice Unit 3.1. The first part of Unit 3. Okay? And of course, here I will add up the worksheets. I forgot to put here, but this is something I highly recommend. Check out the sites we post here and do the worksheets. They will help you a lot. And in case I have some time tomorrow, I will add a worksheet here about word building, because it's important to practice that. All right, people. Okie dokie. So I guess it's about time. So if you are not in our Google Classroom, I guess Stephanie, you just got in, right?
Yeah.
So are you in the group on WhatsApp?
Yes, I am.
Have they added you there to the groups?
Yeah.
So in the group, there is a description.
You're going to Essence.
Yes, there is a link to access this page here and all the others. So you will see here, you will see there, Google Classroom. So that's the link for you to join. Okay, you just click on the link and then it will take you straight to your page here. And here, yeah, you can check that later, no problem. Okay. You are not here?
Não, mas é.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought Mike Robinson, you were right here. Yes, he's a little, yeah, he's a little agitated. He's a little crazy. Yeah. All right. So people, thank you so much for coming. It was a big pleasure and I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice weekend and see you again next weekend.
Bye-bye, teacher. See you.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you for this class.
Oh, thank you guys. Hope to see you again next week, right? Take care. Have a nice weekend.
See ya.
See ya. Bye-bye, Lucy. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, David. Bye, Thais. Bye, Robinson. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.